Hello, hello, and welcome, welcome. I am typing a message in the chat and then I heard the music went off. Hello, today is Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I am doing my weekly weigh-in. Today is my Mounjaro update. I'm at week 63. I can't even believe that. So today I'm going to be talking about my side effects. I'm going to be talking about my just long, stressful week. And I'm going to be talking about, 10 milligrams. Is it still working for me? So you guys have to let me know in the chat. I see a lot of funny things going on my screen. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? I don't know if you see that or not. So let me know in the chat. Can somebody let me know? Now, I am going to tell you guys, it's so funny. I always like to come in here and see who's in here. And today we had a different person. Let's see in the chat. So let me finish my text, my message. Okay, if I didn't spell this right, it's because I'm in a hurry. So, okay, so today we had Marjorie. She was the first one in here. Hello, hello. She said, see you in 2 hours. She was on it. I absolutely love that. Then we had Real Talk with Elaine. She came in after that. See you soon. And you can see she's saying, congratulations to Taisha. Is Taisha in here? I don't know if Taisha's in here yet. But when she gets in here, we want to congratulate her. We want to congratulate her. So yeah, this is my week 63. So I'm just going to tell you guys, if you guys don't know, I had such a stressful week this week. I was in the hospital. My daughter, we went to just a regular, not regular, but we had to go to the urgent care to take her to the urgent care on Friday. And I just thought I was going to run her to that urgent care. If she couldn't go to school, drop her off at my dad's. And then I thought I would be back. Let me change my little banner here. I thought I would, be able to still go to work. And so that did not happen. I ended up, taking my daughter to urgent care, and then they ended up sending us to the hospital so she could be observed. So I had to stay overnight. So, I left my house, I want to say 7:25, 7:30 on Friday, and I didn't get home till yesterday around 1:30, 2 o'clock. So it was just a stressful, but long day. But, the good news is, my daughter is fine. She can't go back to school, however, until she checks out with her doctor on Tuesday. And then she also can't do gymnastics. She can't do any ripping and running around for about 4 weeks. So, that is a little bit of a blow. And they explained that to her yesterday, and I don't really think she was paying that much attention because she didn't really remember. So, obviously, that was just stressful, stressful, stressful. So if you saw my little community post, I had to cancel my live. And so Taisha and Mel were on it. They were like, oh my gosh, Dee Dee, are you okay? You're canceling that live. And so I want to send a special shout out to Simply Taisha and Mel to the B. They were on it, texting, calling. Mel, poor thing. I thought Mel was going to she was just so stressed out about it too. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And then I put up a post to let people know, because it's not like me. I'm very consistent, and if I can't make it to something I committed to, it's a very good reason. So I put up a little community post, about my baby Dee Dee. And so thank you for all you guys with the well wishes and all of those things. I really appreciated that. It kind of perked me up and, made me feel really good. So I appreciate that. And then I will tell you, I didn't even tell some of my friends. So if they're watching, they're just hearing it right now. So I'm gonna have to make some phone calls. You know how you call people and you're telling the same story over and over and over, and it kind of gets redundant. And so, so that's what was going on, with me. That the reason why I didn't make it Friday. So I missed the Friday night live. And it's funny. My daughter said, "Are you going to do it, mommy, from the hospital?" And I said, "No, honey, no, 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 no. This is your time." So, I appreciate that. But one of the things that, on that, when I was at the the overnight stay, of course the food wasn't what I'm normally used to eating, and then the drinks weren't the best. And I don't know if they had bottled water. They, had tap water. I think it's tap water. And I didn't ask the lady, but I put up a little post on my community tab saying, my morning drink, what do I do? I'm ready to go home, getting ready to go home. What do I have for a drink? And people, I had tap water, Gatorade, and diet ginger ale. So I'm going to put on my post what I actually ended up drinking the most of. But I was going to the restroom. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the hospital. Maybe it was because I knew the restroom was right there. But I went to the restroom. I feel like I was going every hour. And so I cut off my drinking because I didn't want to have to go to the restroom that much, but that didn't even help. So I felt like I was on the border of could be dehydrated because I cut off my drinking at night because I didn't really want to get up in the middle of the night going. So my choices were tap water, Gatorade, and diet ginger ale. So I'm going to post what I actually drank because I took a picture of myself of drinking it. So you guys can kind of see. So you guys know I love water too, but we'll see what I ended up posting. So this week, my side effects on I'm on week 63, and my side effects are 10 milligrams, and my side effects are still being cold. Like that's the main thing. I'm very, very cold, and with all that coldness, I've ran into a little snafu because again something else went wrong that I didn't plan. I ended up my space heater ended up going out. It started, I could tell it was not really working as well. I probably had that thing for 20 years plus. I think so. And so that space heater went out. And when I tell you the space heater went out, it was, it just messed me up. So that's why I'm wearing this jacket. Because I'm a little cold. So I ordered another one, but the space heater, it started smelling like something was burning. And I thought, let me cut this off before it cuts on fire or does something. So I've still been cold. I was cold in that hospital. The hospital, though, I think they had on the air. I think the air condition, it was cooler than it was even at my house. So just being cold. And then I've still had constipation, but it's gotten better. It's funny because once I lightened up on the meat, it's funny. So if you haven't been, following my journey, you guys know that I, gave up meat for Lent and I was just eating seafood. So, and I don't really count that as the meat, but I guess it technically is meat. So I was eating seafood, salmon and shrimp, and I was eating that. And so mostly just, those healthy carbs, fruits and veggies. Well, didn't have constipation at all. I went from having constipation to those 40 days without it. As soon as I started adding the meat in, it was constipation. Now, someone left a message on my a comment on one of my last videos. I don't know if it's my last video, but whatever video they left it on, they were saying, eating macaroni and cheese because, for Easter, I cooked an Easter dinner and I ate mac and cheese. And she wrote, Easter dinner, mac and cheese equals constipation. Well, I had constipation before that. Like I had constipation that Friday, that Saturday, even before that Sunday when I ate, the mac and cheese. So that's how I'm tying it to the meat, even though I know that's not gonna, it's not the best, but it's Easter Sunday dinner. So that's what I ate. And so, it is tied to that meat. And we know meat doesn't have fiber like that, right? That's why you got to get those fruits and veggies in for the fiber, because the meat doesn't have it. So, so I just have to decide, where I want to go from here with my eating, because having, constipation is not very good. It's not good. So yeah, so that was my, those are really my side effects, just that constipation. I am tired, a little bit after I take that injection. So, a little bit on Thursday, but not as much as I used to be. So, I do think though that the way I was eating really contributed to that. As you guys, if you remember, I am, upping my calories. My calories are 1,800. I'm at 1,800 calories. I was at 1,590. Some days going close to 1,600. So now I've increased that by 300 calories. I'm at 1,800. And so, we'll see how I'm doing with that. Last week I lost, I want to say 1.6 pounds. I can't remember the exact amount of pounds I lost. And this week, we'll see how I did. We'll see how I did. I am upping those calories. My goal is to get to 2,000 calories. So it is to get to 2,000. So what's going to help me with that? Because you guys might be thinking, she is crazy. She wants to increase those calories and still lose. Well, my goal is 1 to 2 pounds a week. I don't have to have like those huge 2 and 3 pound losses. I'm slow and steady. So I plan to keep that going. But I do want to, kind of scale back on that constipation. I do want my, RMR, my resting metabolic rate to, go up. And so it's right now at 1570. I remember that number, 1570. And now my goal is to get it closer to 2000. So I'm going to have to pick up my eating. So what I'm going to have to do is probably, in order for that to happen successfully, I'm going to have to probably pick up some exercise too when I get to that 2000. So that will allow me, more grace with those calories. So I want to have at 2000. So I'll probably pick up my, working out. So what I'll do is, this summer, I'm either going to go to Pilates or I'm going to hire a personal trainer. And I don't really I'm on a retirement budget. Now I'm on a retirement budget in a year's time versus 2 years that I had planned. I'm retiring a year early. Next year is it for me. I'm pretty sure. I'm 85% sure. After some things happen with our legislator, I'm probably more like 90% sure that I'm out of there. So I'm really on a budget. So it'll depend on how much the personal trainer is and what direction I want to go with that. So, but I do think I want to go to these Pilates classes because those were very helpful, kept me flexible, kept me, just feeling good. But when I went 2 years ago, I was going to Pilates classes. It's about 8 in the class. I want to say no more than 10. I want to say it's 5 beds, like where you lay down. I call them beds, but whatever the technical name is. On either side, so no more than 10. And a lot of the times the classes aren't always filled. So I always felt like I was getting that individualized support because I needed a little bit more support. And then once I got into it, once I started getting into it, school started back and I couldn't go as much. And so it's expensive. So I let it go. So then they just said, we have a summer special for teachers. You could come back. So that's my plan. If the personal trainer is too expensive, I'll go with Planet Fitness. And then when I leave that Pilates, I'll go to Planet Fitness and do the weights. And, because I would have had a little bit of the carbs, even though that Pilates is carbs and strength training a little bit because, you're training your muscles, you're stretching your muscles, you're flexing your muscles. And then we would also do things on the side, like sit-ups, push-ups, kind of like strength training exercises with your own weight. Sometimes they had like those, stretchy pull things. I don't know what you call them that you could pull. So they would have those as well that you could use. So it's strength training with flexibility. Pilates is just great. If you don't know a lot about Pilates, look that up because it's great. So I did a lot with that. So let's see. So I just want to make sure I didn't leave anything out. Okay. You guys didn't tell me. So you guys can see because on my screen, I don't know, it's something haywire going on. But as long as it doesn't affect you guys, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So let me know if Taisha comes in here because I want to do a little celebration for her. So I don't know if she's watching and just is not in the chat, but let me know. So let's go to my 10 milligrams. So is 10 milligrams still working? I've been sharing with people, 10 milligrams has, I feel like it's the effectiveness of it is fading off. So I feel the appetite suppression is back. I can eat, more than I used to. And I noticed it. I didn't know if it was because I was eating the seafood, pescatarian based kind of a diet. I didn't know if it was that or if it was the fact that I just it was waning off, just the effectiveness of it. And so I'm unsure still. I'm unsure. So I feel like to me, before I titrate up, I think 10 has been great. I've been on 10. I have one more injection and I'm done with it. So I need to contact my doctor because I will run out before I see her in June. So I think I'm going to request another 10 milligram box because I feel like I don't know, the jury's still out, but I do feel more of a little bit more food noise, not like a lot where it's, like I'm in a panic or anything like that. I'm feeling a little bit more food noise on 10 milligrams. And I'm also feeling, Yeah, appetite suppression a little bit less. And so I used to, when I get to like day 4 and 5, that's when I start feeling my appetite, might be, able to be more. But now I'm feeling that appetite a lot sooner, maybe like the 3rd day. So I've always just been an advocate of, for myself, doing out and tweaking everything I could tweak before I go up in the dose, right? So that's what I'm working on doing. So I'm working on solidifying those 1,800 calories. This week I wasn't consistent with working out, and I was up until Friday when all that went down with my daughter. So things get in the way, and you just got to go with it. But now my daughter and I, we did walk a lot. So I don't know if that counts as exercise, but I'm counting it. But a formal exercise, I didn't get in on my 4 days or 3 days. I only got in 2. So with all that said, I want you guys to guess. What do you think? Let's make a prediction. Do you think I lost this week, or do you think I have gained? What do you think? I'm going to take this little banner off so I can see. So what do you think? And while we're saying that, we have some people in the chat. Let's see. We have Harjarine. Of course, she was the first one in there. Hello. We have Mail to the B. We have Real Talk with Elaine. She was the second one here. Mail to the B. Hello, hello. We have Jerlene. Hey, Jerlene. We have Felicia. Hello, hello. We have Tammy. Hey, Tammy. How are you? We have, Kim J, Sweet Healthy Life. Hey, Kim, how are you? How are you? We have Nia. How are you? We have, who else? Did I leave anybody out? Okay. Mary. Hey, Mary, how are you? How are you? All right, all right, all right. So we're going to make some predictions. I'm going to share my weight loss, and then we'll go into the chat and see what you guys are saying. What are you guys saying? It's funny. I see Tammy's the only one that made a prediction so far. What do you guys think? I wanted to wear a black shirt today. Like, I have all things black in my closet, but I always think of thank you to 2.0 Mommy too. She also was checking on baby Dee. I'm sorry. I just thought about her. But 2.0 Mommy always tells me that I look so nice with other colors besides black. So this is like, I said, I'm going to find something to wear that's not black. And it's so hard to do because my closet is, all things black, 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 black. And then it's a hint of colors. So, okay. So we only have 2 people guessing. All right. What do you guys? Okay. Mel B. Mel is always giving those numbers out there. Okay. All right. All right. All right, so let's see. So Tammy says I lost. Real Talk with Elaine says I lost. Mail to the B says I lost 1 pound. Okay, anybody else want to take a guess before I reveal? All right, so you guys know my goal is to get to that 70 pounds down. So 70 pounds down. Harjarine says I lost. Okay, okay. All right, all right. So my goal is to get to that 70 pounds down. So let's see if I was able to do that. Nia says I lost. Hey, T. Kennedy. T. Kennedy says I lost. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let me share. So here I am. Yes, I lost 0.6 pounds, 0.6 pounds. So I was at 237.6 last week. This week I am at 237 on the dot, Very good, very good. So I lost 0.6 pounds and I am down 69.4. So I am so close to that 70 pounds. Jeez Louise. So my non-scale victories, I'm eating 300 more calories. So I'm at 1,800. And I'm also fitting into smaller size clothing. So I am excited about that. Yes, yes, yes. Almost at that 70 pounds. I love that. I love that. So I'm close. I am close. And I am excited. I'm excited. All right. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. So with the stress and everything going on with my daughter being in the hospital, we had to stay overnight. My eating wasn't the best, but at the whole, hospital food is only going to be hospital food, right? So yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited that, even the stress, I'm sure I had high cortisol levels because, geez, Louise, I was, stressed out with my little lady. And so I was able to still, with all of that, I was still able to lose. So I'm excited. So let's go in the chat and see what you guys are saying. Taisha is not, I don't see her here. So maybe she's not, she'll catch the replay. So I just want to congratulate Taisha. She reached 3,000 subscribers. And you know what? It might be more than that since this was earlier today, maybe a couple of hours or so ago. So we want to say congratulations to her. Let's give her some confetti. Let's give her some confetti. Let's see if the confetti's gonna work here. Yay! Simply Taisha. Yes, I love that. I love that. So congratulations to Taisha. So she catches this replay, she will see that. We love it. All right, so we have, let's see. People are saying hello. People are saying hello. Hi, and people are saying hello to Elaine. So we have a few content creators in here. So before they leave out of here, before I forget, we have Kim Jace, We Healthy Live. She's a content creator. Go and check her out. We also have a Real Talk with Elaine. Let me find, my screen is like so glitchy. Real Talk with Elaine. She is a content creator too. And I see Elaine is putting out more videos. So you might want to go over there and check her out. Check her out. I love that. She is doing it. Anybody else that I didn't catch that's a content creator? Oh, Harjarine. Harjarine is a content creator. Go and check her out as well. Let me see. Anybody else? If I miss somebody, just let me know. I'm sorry if I do. Charge it to my head, not my heart. All right, so what are you guys? I'm going to go back in the chat, and then we're going to celebrate you, and then we're out of here. Now, Miss Jolene, did I get that right? You have a doctor's appointment. I want to say you go with the dietitian tomorrow. I don't know if it's a nutritionist, a dietitian, or you're going over your DEXA scan results, but I think you have an appointment tomorrow. And so I just want to wish you the best of luck with that. All right, my memory might not be great, but it's pretty good. So you'll have to let me know, what you're thinking. Kim says, "Oh, Dee Dee, tell little Dee Dee I'm so happy she feels better." Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Diet ginger ale. She thought I drank. Okay, I'm gonna post it on my community post to let you guys know what I actually drank. At the hospital. I didn't really drink a lot of water, so I'm in makeup mode. Oh, I gave it away a little bit. Well, I didn't. One of the choices is out if you're paying attention. Let's see. I just joined Planet Fitness yesterday. Super excited. Time to beef. I think you were trying to say beef up. Very good. Yes, we talked about that. So you went ahead and joined. I love that. Jerlene says, I love Pilates. Yes, the reformer. Yes, yes, yes. I missed that reformer. That reformer was reforming me. Dee Dee, I'm on the fence to titrate up from 10 to 12.5. I'm having food noise, especially at night. I'm fatigued, especially the second day of my shot. I see my doctor on the 13th. I feel stuck. So I think you're doing a great thing by seeing your doctor, as well. So if you have food noise, that is would be a reason why a lot of people, I think, titrate up, right? And I love the way yours is not necessarily tied to you're not losing weight. It's more tied to what's going on, with the food noise or the appetite suppression. But if you're fatigued, the only thing I worry about, Mary, is if you're fatigued on the second day of your shot, it's still into the second day. I guess if it's a lot, I would be worried, like, what is 12.5 going to do? So I guess the trade-off would be shutting off that food noise. And so, yeah. Good luck with that. You'll have to keep us posted and let us know, what's going on with that. All right, so then we have our predictions. Let's see. Yes, Mel, I want to beef my strength training up. I talked to my hubby about it. He said, okay, go ahead and sign up. I love him so. I thank God for my boo taking good care of me. All right, very good, very good. Oh, people were guessing what I lost. Okay, okay. Yeah, so people, we saw my actual, Kim says, yes, Dee Dee, walking definitely counts. Even life threw you a curveball, you still was able to get something in, even if you weren't doing it deliberately. Kudos. Like, yes, thank you, thank you. Very good. Yeah, I said that too. Um, yes, yes, yes. Woohoo! Congratulations. Thank you. Congratulations for the scale victory. You got this 70 pounds. Here she comes. Yes, I'm excited. People are saying congratulations. Very good. People are congratulating. Oh gosh, I didn't know little Dee Dee was in the hospital. Yeah, she was. She was. So yeah, I've just been so busy. You know, last week she was sick, and then into this week she was sick. So then, you know, this month I have the end of my school year wrapping up. So I'm gonna be super, super busy, you know, wrapping things up, always with your endocrinologist. So hopefully they'll go over that, what do you call it? The DEXA scan, because I think you said you took a bone density test. So you want to go over that and understand what it means. Yeah, I think a lot of times if you go, you know, I'm a big advocate too. You know, when you go somewhere and take a test, like some of them you can't really sit down right away and talk to people about the results of the test. But if you can sit down right away and talk to people about the results of your test, you definitely should. You definitely should. Um, hey, Lakeisha. Lakeisha says she's glad Dee Dee got better. She is. She did get better. She did. So she still has like to be careful though. It's things that she still has to watch out for. So you know, yeah, it's just pray for my little Dee Dee. She has to like take it easy. Like that's gonna be the hardest thing for her because she's up and bouncing and has a lot of energy. And she was, you know, the doctor advised against that. So we're gonna have to keep a close eye on her and for the next coming month. And the good news is when her summer camp starts, hopefully she'll be able to, you know, move around and be more active. But yeah, it's, you know, it could be a pretty stressful thing. It's so funny. I think it was Mel who was saying, you know, that somebody told her that she looked young because she didn't have that worry on her with kids. She looked younger. And I don't know if that's true because my mom looked younger. I'm told I look younger than I am too. And I definitely have that worry. But I do think it does obviously probably contribute to that. I'm pretty sure, you know, that that could be true. So, you know, any moms out there, Mother's Day is coming up. Isn't Mother's Day next Sunday? Yes, Mother's Day is next Sunday on the 11th. I will still be here on the 11th. We will be celebrating mothers. And if you're not a mother, if you know, everyone has a mom or had a mom, we're going to be celebrating moms or people that, you know, are in the role of a caregiver, right? I always say you don't have to actually have to be a mom to be a mom. If you're a teacher, you're definitely in the giving mom vibes because, you know, even the kids will make a mistake and call you mom. I always say, I know I'm doing a good job when somebody mistakes and calls me their mom. Instead of saying, you know, my name, they'll say mom. So I think that is so, so cool. But oh my goodness. Look at one of my former students is in here. Oh my goodness. This little lady is 30 years old now. How are you? Oh my goodness. I have to call you. Look at this. This is so cool. Shannon, did you know I'm going to retire? We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Isn't that so cool? One of my students from 30 years ago. I don't know how. No, it must be more like 22 years ago because you're 30. I just went to your 30th birthday. So, oh my goodness, how cool. All right, so I would like for you guys to tell me what you guys are celebrating. What are you guys all celebrating? Mary says, Dee Dee, I'm working out. She's pumping that iron. She's walking on a walking pad, eating really healthy and getting her protein in. Eric on YouTube said, if you're on the GLP-1, make sure you get 70% of your protein by 2 p.m. Jeez Louise, what are you eating by 2 p.m.? Oh my goodness, that is too funny. All right, very good, very good. All right, okay. Healthy Spirit Podcast. She's also a content creator. She says, hello, all. I will catch the beginning on replay. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we have Shannon. Oh, Shannon. Good afternoon, DD and Divas on Sunday Stroll. Happy Sunday, everyone. Okay, okay, very good. All right, all right. And God, and yes, we need to talk. Oh, good. She said, oh, I'm good. And yes, I was thinking you were saying God. All right, so yeah, I will call you, Shannon. I will call you. Thanks for stopping in. You'll be 31 tomorrow. Are you in? Don't say where don't say where you're at. But are you in town? I don't know. You have to text me. Text me and let me know if you're in town. Even though I can't come anyway, if you're here, because my daughter, I guess she has to be. She can't be out and about until she sees her doctor. So, but anyway, yay, 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 31. We have to give you some confetti. You're going to be 31 tomorrow. I love that. Oh, my goodness. That makes me feel so old. All right, Shannon. Yes, yes, yes. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So I'll call you, though, for sure. Okay, okay. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. It's Darian. Hello. Hello. There are other guys in the chat and in the bushes, too. Hello. Hey, Bill Flower. How are you? How are you? Let's see. Oh, he has HSP podcast. Okay, okay. All right, very good. Happy 30th birthday to Shannon. Your oldest daughter turned 31. So I could have had your oldest daughter in my class, right? Shannon was in my class 30 years ago. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. We'll have to have like a reunion when I retire. That is so cool. Hey, Divalicious, and happy early birthday, Shannon. All right, Taisha, we have to celebrate you. We celebrated you. I didn't know if you were listening or not, but congratulations on your 3,000 subscribers. I'm super excited. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my gosh. Taisha, I am screaming. Congratulations. So excited for you. So excited for you. All right. So I had to get that in there. So that's going to be all throughout this video. If you're going back and watching the replay, you'll catch it again. All right. So let me see. Where did I leave off? Let's see. I was scrolling down. Okay, you guys, you have to tell me. People are coming in. Hello to everyone. I'm sorry I'm driving on my way to an event. I'm jumping off, but Dee Dee, have a wonderful afternoon. Take care of little Dee Dee for me. Love you guys. Thank you. Love you, Soror. Elaine, Real Talk with Elaine. Check her out. I love, Elaine, that you're pumping out more videos. I love that. Keep that going. Keep that going. All right. People are saying hello. Let's see. Taisha is saying thank you. Everyone's saying hello to Shannon, my former student. How cool is that? Very good, very good. Okay, let's see. People are saying congratulations to Taisha. That is my homegirl right there. All right, Mary says, Dee Dee, Premier Protein Shake mixed with Premier Protein Powder with collagen at lunch, breakfast protein bar. That's 28 to 90 grams there. Okay, wait a minute. Let me do this in slow-mo. Premier Protein Shake. Okay, check. I don't drink Premier, but I drink Fairlife. Premier Protein. Also, you're mixing that protein powder in there. I see. Okay, and then you're doing the collagen. You have a breakfast protein bar, and that's 70. So is that? But see, so you're at 70%. That's probably helping with if you're strength training to build those muscles, but you got that food noise coming back. So if you're eating at night, you're tempted. Are you actually eating? And I would think that all that protein would like squash that food noise, but that food noise is a powerful thing. Jeez Louise. Okay, all right, all right. So people are saying congratulations, Biden, Elaine, Shannon saying thank you to everyone. And people are congratulating Taisha. You meant 70 to 80 grams. Yeah, I understood that. All right, but that is so cool. But I just wonder, is that really keeping you satisfied all day long? All day long. Very good. But you're getting it in. I mean, I haven't seen 70 to 80 in a long time or at all on here. I really normally see 50 to 60. So Mary, that's like a record from Downsizing Diva. I haven't seen that yet. I love that. All right, so what are you guys celebrating? We're celebrating me. I'm down 69.4 pounds. I'm almost to that 70. I'm super excited. You know, I have on something. I'll stand up. I don't know if you guys could see that well in here. I'm working on my lighting too, because the color of this is so much better than it probably shows. But look at this jacket. I cannot fit this jacket. Oh my goodness. I cannot fit this jacket at all. I can fit it now. It's super big on me. Look how cool that is. Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. I'm excited about my little jacket. This is like a little windbreaker jacket. It's actually, I'm getting warm with these lights. But I'm excited because I could not fit this jacket at all. Then I could, once I started to be able to actually could put it over my head, it started getting so like tight. It was tight. And so now you can see I got tons of space. I probably have to give this away pretty soon because I'm gonna be out of it totally. But yeah, because look how big it is. But it's super cute, super cute. But you guys, I'm excited. Look at my little non-scale victory. So that strength training does it. I've been seeing people who have been losing weight and their weight, they're saying their weight is like, let's say it's 250 pounds, and they could wear like a size large, and I'm like, geez Louise, I can't wear a large. But I guess they're probably strength training a whole lot more than me, and so that strength training is what's gonna get those inches in there. That's gonna cinch that waist in, right? Cinch that waist in. And that's something I want to work on. I'm going to show you guys again too. You probably can't see this because this is black. I don't know if you can see because this is black. But I'm trying to work on cinching this waist in. Like I'm trying to get this waist in, like I don't know, you can't see it here, but I'm trying to get that going. So if I can get that going again, I'm going to be excited about that. That's my goal, is to kind of get that curve going in. And I'm at 237. The last time I had that, I was honestly at 232. I remember 232. And I said, actually I didn't notice. Somebody else noticed that I was like going inward. And this was like a while back, but I was also exercising a lot. I was exercising 5 days a week, even doing stuff at home. I was going to that boot camp, right? I was in that gym, and it was the group fitness. I love the group fitness. I got to find that again. So I was doing all those things, and and that's what really helped me, doing that, the fitness, the group fitness. So those are my scale victories and non-scale victories. So I want you guys to tell me what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Let's see. This is a funny thing. I'm going to say this, and, not trying to be funny or anything like that, but, I was telling people, my mom always had like a round, like an apple kind of behind, even though she was a size 2'4", she just had a, big behind. So I didn't get her skinny jeans, but I did get the rounded behind. Like my behind is round. And so my goal is to keep it that way. I don't want to flatten it out. And so, as I said, I might need to pick up those, those, what do you call those? The squats, do a little bit more of those squats, because I want to keep it rounded. And it was good. It's so funny because I know that that's what people's thing is, right? I always say, like, I'm blessed with everything that people are paying to get except for a flat stomach. Everything else, I have it in the bag. It's just that flat stomach that I just can't get. So what are you guys celebrating? Because that's what I'm celebrating. Any celebrations? What are you guys saying? Cool, smooth, and relaxing, or soothing and relaxing. Oh my gosh, I love that. Sometimes I turn on your little videos and watch. All right, so and listen, I should say, listen. But you do have some things where you could watch too. You could watch it as well. Okay, so what are you guys saying? Mary says, okay, we got you, Mary. So close to 70 pounds. Woohoo! Thank you, Taisha. I am so close. I'm excited. Congratulations on your loss, Shay. Looking good, twin. Yes, my weight loss twin. How are you? Healthy Spirit Podcast. You hit 100 grams by 2 p.m. because your goal is 120 to 130. So what are you eating for that 100 grams by 2 p.m.? Now, so you didn't top Mary with the 70 to 80. We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Thank you, Felicia. I was going to say, you're drowning in that jacket. Kudos, non-scale victory. Calm, smooth, and relaxing. Thank you, Kim. Calming, soothing, relaxing, out supporting everyone. Stay encouraged and keep moving forward in all your endeavors. Thank you. You know what? You've been following my journey for so long. You always hit me with those positive comments on my videos, and when I least expect it, you're like a pick me up. So I appreciate that. You're like, you do online what Jill 2.0 mommy does on my text messages. Like, she just hits me with a pick me up when I just need it. It's like, how does she know I needed to hear that right now? And you do that as well, calming, soothing, and relaxing. So I appreciate you. Looking cute, Shay. It's going to be big. Thank you. It's wonderful to try on clothes and they fit. I have a whole new wardrobe, says Jerlene. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I do have a whole new one that I can access in my own closet. Kim J says, I was trying on dresses to go to a function yesterday and they were swallowing me. Isn't that a good feeling? I love that feeling of you feeling like it's swallowing you. Hey, Jazzy MDG, one of my good friends, bestie, sisters. It's Jazzy. So I love seeing you in here. That reminds me of like somebody from home. Looking good, Dee Dee. Thank you. Mail to the B. I want to stop right there and say, I left on my community post something that Mail sent me today, and it was vitamins. Those Mary Ruth multivitamins. You're paying the big bucks. They're normally $74.99 for those vitamins. They're on sale with a Prime membership for $50.21. So if you're interested, I put it on my post. Mail shared it with me, so I am sharing it with you. So thanks for that, Mail. Mary says, that's not super. After I eat at night, I'm 120 to 145, still having food noise from time to time. Okay, all right. All right, so very good. So you're still getting in that. Are you strength training, Mary? I can't remember. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dee Dee, you look great. Thank you, Mary. I finally convinced my dad. Oh, yes, 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 yes. To strength train with you. Very good. I love that. I just love that you guys are like the father-daughter duo. That is so cool. Body recomp is real. I'm in a medium size 10 at 185. I was 175 in high school and you were a size 14. Yes, 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 yes. And I want to say when I was close to this weight, now I picked up the exercise, but I mean, my last weight loss, I started doing it from the beginning. Here, I kind of stepped up what I was doing. And when I started from right when I started my weight loss, I was, doing cardio and strength training, but not as much strength training, but we did things that were like strength training within the cardio, if you know what I mean. And so, doing that, and I guess she did incorporate the strength training in there, but I was like a size 14. And when I was just only maybe when am I 5 pounds away from what I am now, I was a size 14. I'm not close to a size 14 now. I probably will be once I, get through this summer, but I'm more of sitting now like a 18, 16, because, I just really started my exercise and I'm only doing 20 minutes a day, 25 minutes, 3 days a week. And then that fourth day I do that Taibo and that's 25 minutes. So I'm not doing 45 minutes or anything like that. I'm just really just, slow and steady, getting it in there just with the weights too. All things slow and steady. But yeah, it is a real thing. It is a real thing. So I have a feeling when I do the weights over the summer a little bit more and step it up, I'll see more of that. But I'm, like I say, I think it's great. I think you look great. Your arms look great, Tia. Jeez Louise. Girl, your clothes are falling off. Yeah, this is kind of big. Look at this. Look at this. But I love it. I would still wear it outside and I would still wear it. I'm wearing a medium in t-shirts now. My go-to. It often depends on where you are and where you're in your weight. Yes, and I will say another thing about me too is I wear bigger clothes. Like I'm not one. If a fat roll is gonna show, I'd rather go the size up so I could in my mind hide it. So I'm not one of those people that wears like tight clothes. That's another thing too. So maybe I might be a size smaller than I think I am, but I'm not wearing like hugging fitting clothes pretty much ever. I'm not into that. Maybe some things I have, and when I do, I feel like I'm risque. I just feel like I'm risking it all. Yes, non-scale victory fitting into your clothes that were too small. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Miss Carrie. Mary is saying hello to everyone. Dee Dee, I was 253. Now you're 184 as of today. Hot off the press. Yay! Let's give her some confetti. If I forget the confetti, remind me. My mind I remember some things and some things I don't. Yay! Confetti. I love that. Very good. And then you know what? Let's give it to Tia and Mary as well. Tia, where's Tia? Tia was on here talking about her non-scale victory with the body recomp. Yes, I love that for Tia. Tia, great job. Yay, Tia. We love that. We love that. Very good. Very good. I love these non-scale victories, scale victories. I mean, any victories at this point, we'll take it all. Mary, I'm gonna give Mary I'm gonna give Mary that confetti for she's getting that. What did she say? 70 to 80 grams of protein. That's just impressive. I mean, and then Tia, we want to know how are you getting that 100 in there before 2 p.m. I'm impressed, impressed, impressed. Do the glute exercise. Doing the glute exercise will strengthen my back and my core. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. All right, let's see. What are you guys saying? Thanks, Dee Dee. I saw your post on the way into your live. I need to check it out. I better get some while it's on sale. Mary B, Mel B. I was gonna say Mary B. Mel B loves Mary's Ruth. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I meant supper time, Dee Dee. Okay. Now I saw somebody else in here. Let me see. Did I miss Kristen? I think I saw her and then I lost my train of thought and lost her in the chat. Where is Kristen? Kristen's memories. You're down 40 pounds. You got nine more to go. Only, oh my gosh, I love that. All right, let's give her some confetti. Yay, Kristen. I love that for you. Look at you. You're beautiful. Look at that profile pic. Look at beautiful. Oh my goodness. 9 more to go. You know, I say 9 more to go. Now I'm going to add an only in there because, geez, Louise, if I had 9 more to go, I don't know what I'd do. I'd be doing some cartwheels in here. Saying, back it up, everybody. I'm about to do a cartwheel. I love that. I love that. Very good. Keep up the good work. Geez, Louise, I'm sure it feels so good to be close to your goal like that. All right, so where did I leave off? Let's see. I'm sorry. Here I go. Let's see. Okay. Did I miss that? Huh? Okay, I got to her. All right. Yes, cool. Smoothing and relaxing. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Mary says, okay. All right, I'm trying to catch up, guys, in the chat here. Okay. Hey, Dee Dee. Okay, we have a victory here. Hey, Dee Dee. Jazzy says, started July 2024. You're down 80 pounds. You're trying to get to 100 pounds by your birthday. July 25th. We're almost birthday twins. I'm July 21. Love your spirit, Dee Dee. By the way, none of my clothes fit. I bet not. 80 pounds down. I love that. Love that. Love that. All right, Jazzy. We have to celebrate these July birthdays. I love that. I will say, when I was in school, let's see, Jazzy. When I was in school, the teachers, they wouldn't celebrate the summer birthdays as well as they did like the birthdays throughout school. So I'm on a mission to celebrate these summer birthdays because we never got celebrated in school like everybody else. Now, if you had a great teacher that probably maybe she had a summer birthday, she went out of her way. So I try to do that. I try to make the kids all feel special that have the summer birthdays. And, so I have my little donut club where I'm buying treats for everybody. And so, yeah, we're going to celebrate. So I have a lot of treats to buy because I have to do June. I don't know if we had May birthdays. We might have had one, but we have June and July. And so they don't really get that same special treatment. So I try to do a little bit extra for the June and July birthdays when we're not in school. So yes, yes, yes. Happy birthday. Okay, let's give her some confetti. Yay, Jazzy MDG. I love that. Love that. I love your profile pic too. Very good. So if my friend Jazzy is watching, this is the lady that reminds me every time I see her somewhere, it reminds me of you. All right, very good. All right, so what do we say? It's a blessing and a bit overwhelming, though, as I need to revamp my entire closet. I don't even know where to begin. I know it is a blessing, kind of like a blessing and a curse in a way, right? Jeez, Louise, but yeah, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Very good. I love that. All right. We have, oh, she is Tamika. She came in. Happy Sunday. Look at those weights in that profile pic. Thanks, Dee Dee. I saw your post. Okay, so you saw I read that already. You saw that. I see people congratulating Kristen, or Kirsten. I'm sorry, Kirsten. Did I say Kristen? I meant Kirsten. Kirsten, very good. Kirsten is doing it. She has 9 pounds left to go to reach her goal. All right, Mary. Mary, you are so funny. All right, so people are congratulating each other. Any more non-scale victories, scale victories you want to share? Mary is dropping the gems today. We love that, Mary. Thank you. Okay, so she's telling us what she ate to get this 100 grams of protein by 2 p.m. Okay, so 2 eggs, 3 pieces of real bacon. I love how she said real bacon, 2 protein Eggo waffles with real butter, and coffee mixed with the protein Premier Shake. This is high calorie and 70 grams of protein. Heavy full body strength training workout she does beforehand. Okay, very good. 2 eggs, 3 pieces of bacon, so no syrup or anything on those waffles, huh? I'm pretty sure not. She would have put that. People are saying congratulations to Kirsten. Kirsten, how awesome is that? Hello, hello. Very good. Dee Dee, my weight goes from 180 to 177. It's so frustrating. Okay, very good. And wait, do you have a goal, Mary, that you're trying to get to? I'm sure it is when you recycle those same pounds. It's kind of like, geez, Louise. Mel is saying, awesome. Tia, Jazzy, yes, 80 pounds down. Tia, you are doing it with that protein, though. Very good. I always like to see the food ideas. Let's see, we're scrolling down. We're scrolling past the hellos. Oh, here's a non-scale victory. My numbers are, I think, improved from 56 to 69. What's EFGR? Let's see. My numbers on I should know what that is, huh? But I don't. But that's awesome. Whatever that is, you went from a 56 to a 69. So the goal is to increase. I'm gonna wait. Can you tell us what that means? Because I'm sorry, I'm not very good with the abbreviations. Harjarine, thanks for your inspirational message. Yes, yes, yes. Are you talking about what she posted today? Yeah, because I was on that too. I went on there, I popped up and I was right on it. Harjarine is a content creator. Oh, okay. Thank you for explaining that. Okay, here she is. She said it's chronic kidney disease numbers. Okay, so let me go back up to what your numbers are. Let me see. Let me find it. Okay. Very good. Very good. All right, let's give her some confetti. That is awesome. Geez, Louise, that's a good one. Because that's serious, right? Your kidneys, you're improving that. That is amazing. Harjarine, good for you. Yay! I love that. Very good. Jeez Louise. Yeah, we need, and hopefully insurance companies are watching all this stuff and seeing how great people are doing on these medications. So Tia says before she works out, she has 15 grams of a protein shot and 8 grams of protein banana bread. So I'm at 93 grams today, and it's not 1 p.m. yet. I don't do syrup on waffles, but I do have a I do when I have Premier protein pancakes instead. All right, very good. So you probably don't even need it for that, those waffles. Okay, very good. Geez, Louise. A protein shot and 8 grams of a protein banana bread. I love that. Geez, Louise, this is good. Good information. All right. Tia, one of the meals I love and sometimes eat, only real bacon for me too. Well, I guess I'm eating fake bacon because I haven't really been eating that since before Lent, but when I do, I eat turkey bacon. I did like that chicken bacon as well. Let's see. I kick Coke Zero to the curb. Yes, I'm going to give you some confetti for that. Geez, Louise, you could kick that to the curb. Very good. Oh my goodness. Have you noticed the difference since kicking it to the curb, Harjarine? Have you noticed? But your numbers are good, so that's helpful. It's funny how much I eat now because I was a pescatarian for 5 years. How much you eat meat? Were you? Oh my goodness. I'm stepping into that pescatarian life. and loving it. Let's see. One second. All right, Mail to the B says, Tia, I use a high quality, high quality, I love it. Maple syrup on my protein pancakes with some eggs on the side. So yummy. That sounds so good. That's awesome, Margarine. Mine has gone up also since my journey, and increase in water intake has helped me out a lot. Very good. I love that. I love that. That kidney is so important. I always think of, my numbers improved afterwards. Okay, very good. Oh, so after giving up that Coke Zero. Very good. Very good. And so I'm glad you're saying that, because I know a lot of times, I know we're not trying to, bash anybody that drinks, Coke Zero, Dr. Pepper Zero, whatever you drink. I don't drink any of that just because I don't like the taste of it. So I'm glad I never got into it. But I think eventually trying to wean yourself off of that, because it's, what's in there is not great. Like, what makes it 0 calories is a sweetener that's not the best. So I think the goal hopefully is to wean yourself off, but especially if you have things going on with your kidneys and anything like that. But I realize it takes time, one step at a time. Downsizing Diva. She is Tamika. Her non-scale victory after doing a reverse diet. I now eat 2,300 calories. I'm full of energy and my strength training is on fire. And recovery time is less now. Wow, wow, and wow. Very good. So she upped those calories to 2,300 calories. And my goal, she is Tamika, is to get to that 2,000. I went from 1,570 or 1,590. So now I'm up to 1,800 again. My goal is to get to 2,000 eventually, but I'm going slow and steady like I do with everything else. So we love that. Let's give her some confetti. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, we couldn't miss that. Go, she is Tamika. She is Tamika. Go. I love that. Very good, very good. All right. Okay, let's see. Margarine, it was classic Coke for me. Yummy to my tummy until it wasn't. She says, that's great. Kim's Healthy Sweet Life. We got this. Green is my new favorite color. I love that. Green is my new favorite color. Very good. All right. All right. Let's see. I made cold brew coffee at home. I could do half and half, but I don't like my coffee sweet. Very good. So I think that you are ahead of the game if you don't like your coffee sweet, because a lot of us like it sweet. And actually, I have learned to drink it without a sweetener. I don't add a sweetener to it. I guess this is my sweetener. I add the Fairlife protein shake, and I add vanilla or chocolate to it. Healthy Spirit Podcast says, I can't find the chicken bacon here. My other half eats mostly turkey or Canadian bacon. I don't mind it, but I don't deny myself anything. I eat what I want, but I track and average over the week. Very good. So you average your calories for over the week. I love that too. All right. You want to try chicken bacon? It is at Walmart. Oh, have you tried Walmart Healthy Spirit Podcast? And that's I got mine from not Aldi's. It's either Aldi's or where did I get mine from? I can't even remember. I thought they stopped selling it, so I can't remember where I even got it from. Maybe it was Walmart. Wait, maybe it was Walmart. I was a Mountain Dew junkie. Hi, Sin. Look how cute you are. I was a Mountain Dew junkie. I gave it up 3 years ago. Oh my God. You know what? That has some of the highest sugar and carb calories that you could get. I mean, those calories, and I know only because my cousin that used to live with me, he used to drink Mountain Dews, and I would tell him, if you got to drink something, try something else. Don't do Mountain Dew. And Mountain Dew is the worst of the worst. So geez, so you gave that up. Did you replace it with anything, Sin? And that's awesome that you gave it up. But I give you some confetti, because I know that was probably not easy. It was hard for him to give up, and he's like a young kid, he's 26 now, but at the time he was 18 or 19 drinking those Mountain Dews like that. All right, very good. Woohoo! I love that. Very good. She gave up the Mountain Dew. All right, let's see. All right, Tamika saying good job to her. All right. No Aldi's in Denver. Ellie from Fit Flavor Fun talks about the chicken bacon. Yes, yes, and that's how I started it. I heard about it from her, and I happened to see it. I said, I'm going to try this, but I haven't seen it anymore. Someone told. I thought I heard that it went out of. They stopped selling it. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna check out Walmart. But I gave up meat, so I think that's why I hadn't even. I gave up the everything for Lent, except for the seafood. So I wasn't interested in it. So yeah, I'll have to see if I could check it out. Um, oh, Geraldine said, Sam, we glad you gave up that Mountain Dew. So what did she trade it for? I drink water with Crystal Light or Vitamin Water Zero. Very good. Very good. Good for you. I know that's a great feeling that you could conquer that. Because I think a lot of these sodas are so addictive. I have people I work with, this one lady, she cannot function without her Pepsi. And I think she drinks regular Pepsi. I don't even think she drinks like the diet Pepsi, and she cannot function without it. And I think a couple of times I know people who gave it up for Lent and couldn't make it and couldn't make it through Lent because, they were just so addicted to that sugary taste. And, it's just part of your routine too, for a lot of us. Sometimes it's not about the taste. It's exclusively, it's also about like, that's what you're used to doing, right? It's your routine. And so if you can establish a new routine, that's going to be key. Sin Jazzy says, I feel you. I had Mountain Dew running through my veins. LOL. Trizepatide helped me stop that. Very good. We love that for you. We got to give you some confetti on that too. 80 pounds down. You kick that Mountain Dew habit to the curb. Jazzy, we love that. Very good. Very good. I love that. All right. Very good. Very good. Let's see. And Mary says cinnamon or Ed Sin Mountain Dew is one of those trigger foods, right? So it triggers you, probably gets you to eating a bunch of stuff you don't need to be eating. All right, very good, very good. Great job, great job. All right, anything else? You guys are celebrating. This is so cool. I plan on next week, I'm going to really sit down and go through my calendar and really just sit through and go through the foods that I'm eating. And I'm going to have to call my Kim J Sweet Healthy Life because, geez, Louise, I don't know how I'm going to make it next week with exercising with my daughter and these doctor's appointments, following up for her, all that she has going on. But I'm still going to schedule it where I get that in because I'm coming for that 70 pounds, and I've had some weight loss, even though this was a little one, but I've had, it's still great. But, I realize that when you lose, sometimes you kind of slow it down. So, thought I would have like no weight loss this week. So I had a little bit of a weight loss. So we'll see what happens next week, but because, my goal was to get to 100 pounds down by my birthday, because I'm adding on those calories. I don't think I'm going to get there, but I'll get there. I just don't think I'm going to get there by my birthday. And that's okay. I'm good with that. But I'm still, looking at that 100 pounds down in the eyeballs. I'm going to get to it. I'm excited about it. So, I think that's awesome. So Kim says, and we'll take these last few comments and then I'm going to go out of here. Even though my daughter doesn't have gymnastics, I'm going to give her something she could do, movement around the house too, instead of those gymnastics, because she can't go for about 4 good weeks here. But I am going to, have to call them and let them know her situation. Kim says, Mountain Dew was my go-to when I needed an extra push. The best part of waking up was Mountain Dew was in my cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. I remember that, Kim. Midday to stay awake at work or school. I'm just saying, no judgment, because not anymore. Very good. Very good. I love that. I love that. Good job. You did. You saved. That was a lifesaver for you. Okay, your life has been saved, and we're glad about that. Literally. Yes, yes, yes. Mary drinks vitamin water. Okay, very good. The chicken bacon that Ellie talked about is sold on Amazon, but it is more expensive if it's on Amazon. Okay, okay. The only thing I don't like about that bacon is pre-cooked, right? And so, you got to heat it up. I just always often wonder when things are pre-cooked like that, like it must be really, really processed. So that's the only thing, but it's going to get you that protein in there. I lost 2 pounds last week. Total weight, 112. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Very good. How awesome is that? You probably feel like a whole new person. 120 pounds gone. That 112 pounds gone. You got that Mountain Dew gone. You probably feel like a whole new person. Jeez, Louise, that is so cool. Wait a minute, we gotta give you some more confetti. I love that. I love that. Very good. Let's see. Felicia said her dad will never give up Dr. Pepper. He's 74 and has been drinking it since he was a kid. Yeah, I can relate. My dad, some things he's just not giving up, and he's 77, so I get it. But just encourage him, even if you can. Maybe encourage him. We'll figure it out. Our little manager comes first. Oh, yeah, she's so sweet. Dee Dee, I made a chicken pot pie and a honey bun cake yesterday. You sent it to your daughter. My daughter loves the chicken pot pies, but I don't make it. I buy it frozen. You're going to do it. Thank you. Thank you, Harjurine. I appreciate that. Congratulations to Sin. Yes, yes, yes. People are saying congratulations. That is awesome. 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 Yes, yes, yes. Everybody's congratulating you. Very good, very good. Congratulations, Sin. All right. Very good. So with that, on that positive, super great note right there, I will say, have a happy Sunday. Stay safe. Stay prayed up. If you're a prayer, stay prayed up. Pray for me and my little Dee Dee. And I'm praying for all you guys. Jolene, have a great doctor's appointment tomorrow with that endocrinologist. Hopefully, I'm sure everything is going great. Get them to read that DEXA scan or the bone density scan, whatever scan you took. Get them to go through it with you. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I will see you guys, and have a great rest of your week. Bye.